and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 36 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
50. 180. Come on, let's go.
Now Trubisky to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Trubisky will throw, looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. This is Gabriel out on the left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And it's caught. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Now Johnson, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A gain of 8 and a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel. 98 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Brings up 2nd and 7. 27-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 12 yards there and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Now the Cards going to call another timeout. There's second. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside. The 15-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Look.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get up, 180. Let's go, defense. Our time, it's our time.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete right side to Gabriel. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Throwing here, Trubisky. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Terrell Suggs able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
You suck.
Partner,
You fucking suck. You got lucky I was playing man. This shit sorry you did.
To defend
This
because you
shit
think it's a
suck.
go route,
Like,
and then he breaks it
literally,
back on the
this shit
comeback.
boo-boo.
There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy that has some precision in throwing the football
Ass.
because of the timing.
Look
of
at the
route.
score.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up
Got
to
the
be
fucking Bears. I got
incomplete.
Cardinals
Allen
players.
Robinson, the
Fucking
intended receiver.
86,
That'll bring up
76,
2nd down.
78 overall. You sorry gonna do.
Here's Trubisky looking deep downfield.
What? Say
And
BJ
this will
lost
be
2 people.
incomplete.
You crazy.
Physical
That
play
Patrick
on the
Pierce
football
unleashed.
there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And my goodness, this is
game. This it.
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. They were looking for Johnson that time.
I got Rachel on that
2nd
bitch.
down. Well, those two have hooked up for a
Wide side
touchdown
play, not
once
short side
already in this
play. That's
game.
me.
That time,
My bad.
unable
That's
to
me.
find
That's
a
me.
completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted
This
to get him
game
out of the
is
open
over because I'm
space
gonna
and try and get him the
score.
football.
I'm finna shake the fuck
As you
out of
mentioned,
Khalil Mack.
unable to connect.
If you think he finna tackle me.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He's going to leave this for his running back.
Spin
It's
this shit,
complete.
nigga.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth. The Cardinals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And
Whoa!
he'll be close to a first down as he runs into a
hit that hole
right around the line of scrimmage.
Straight.
Calling no gain that time. They're going to be left looking up at a 4th-and-1. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO.
I know you mad. I know you mad.
It's complete.
I know you mad, nigga. You try to overrun the play and got great. That's what you get. Try to overrun the play. Come on. Got great.
One touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play.
Try to overrun the play like you wrote.
Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
On 2nd and goal, Murray, his pass caught.
What the fuck?
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Come on,
and they get the
man.
football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
I've never seen that shit.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had
you
control.
got saved by a Lord right there. That's what it was.
And the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar to score.
Stop playing with me, nigga. That's a user, nigga.
And that should
Fuck you talking about? DJ fucking Swearingen, nigga. User.
And a
User.
1st and goal coming up here inside
You saw how I
the
played.
10-yard
Won't play.
line.
Play this shit for real,
Deep
nigga.
got the interception, and now they start inside the
Nigga
10.
must start. Nigga ain't play football for real. He must start just play behind the controllers
from the 10-yard
and pretend to play this shit.
A lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it in.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Shotgun now from Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't care.
Should have been picked. Probably
Oh,
doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking.
This shit, sorry in the bed.
That's
This
true.
nigga
You've said
full
that
on playing
before.
sorry as fuck. I'm gonna be snapping, user shit.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And this is Gabriel on the catch. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And shedding through the tackle. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. Across the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 67 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On first down, it's Logan. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the Bears' 41-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I told you the Cardinals wrong, didn't I?
Back to throw. Murray eluding the pressure right. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Like he saw what he did. He tried to use it
say, let's just run the football, be conservative.
I know he's hot.
He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to
run. Like Nick.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And the kick by Gonzalez is good.
You thought I was going to miss you crazy.
And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
That's it. This game. You suck the game over. So there's no way you can. No, hell no. No feeling will play with you.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And Miller with it over the middle. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So for the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's dead.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson.
Y'all right there.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's game, nigga.
Cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Up, 180! Man, that's trash. That's trash.
One last shot for Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Robert Alford. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Y'all sleep on David Johnson. Guards at the catch 200. You snapping Johnson. 2 touchdowns.